Hello everybody, Ace here, giving it to you straight with day 84 of the Video Log Challenge, and today I wanted to talk to you all about the 100th monkey effect and how does this relate to the connected human consciousness that we're all a part of. So this is one of my favorite stories to tell because it's a quick story, but it's so impactful and so quickly impactful that as soon as you speak it, it just makes so much sense. Okay. There was an island off the coast of Japan. It had never been messed with by humans. And so scientists decided to place a family of monkeys on one side of the island and a family of monkeys on the other side of the island. And what separated the island was a ravine that they wouldn't be able to pass. And they wanted to see control groups, variable groups, see how they acted, how they interacted. One day, the mama monkey, there was 100 monkeys on one side, 100 monkeys on the other side. The mama monkey pulled a potato out of the ground, and it slipped out of her hands, rolled down the ravine, and it fell into a little lake or a little stream. And she chased the potato down. She picked it up. She ate it. She really liked the way it tasted, not with dirt on it. And so she decided to start washing all of her potatoes in the stream. And then she taught all of her family members, all other 99 other monkeys on that one side of the island, to wash their potatoes because it'll taste better. And as soon as the 100th monkey on the one side of the island started washing their potatoes frequently, every other monkey on the other side of the island started washing their potatoes anyway. And they had never, ever crossed paths with one another. And then so that's where this 100th monkey theory was started, where when you reach a critical threshold of enough beings in consciousness doing something, believing something, thinking of something, then it'll automatically be available to the rest of that collective consciousness to access. And it's the same idea with this ascension, with this light quotient. The more light we bring into our bodies, the more light we emit, and therefore the more light that other people then can bring into their bodies. And as way showers, light workers, star seeds, crystal children, all that, our job is to way show. Our job is to transmute other people's auras with our crystal clear aura. That's why if you're someone who has been able to kind of chameleon into any group your whole life, no matter what skin color, no matter what creed, what religion, what group, what title, what anything, even if they're racist, even if they're bigots, even if they're sexists, for some reason you're okay. Usually because we're authentic, but in reality too, it's the energetic pulse that we give out, that vibration, that frequency, that resonance, in which we actually can meet people where they're at in their resonance. Therefore they feel like kindred spirits. They feel familiarity between us, and therefore it helps them take out of fight or flight, helps them come out of their ego. And that's why, if you haven't noticed, you're able to have deeper, more intimate relationships with a lot of people. They may not always work out because obviously we don't know how to love and we don't know how to receive love. And as soon as anything starts to get too close to actually being true love, platonic or not, people tend to run. I mean, I was the same way my whole life. And so what I'm realizing is through this 100 monkey effect that everything you do for you is for the collective. That's why I talk about selfishly selfless, because as long as you're doing your part, which is transmuting your darkness and trying to overcome your trauma to move forward as the human being that you are, that's going to pave the way for everyone else. And something else I'm learning along with this 100 monkey theory is you don't even have to say anything. That's what's so amazing about the energy of our bodies, the frequency in which we emit. We honestly don't even have to say anything. As long as we stay balanced and harmonized within ourselves, we stay aware, we stay present, we'll emit a frequency and vibration and resonance that will actually get people to want to be near us. They want to know more about us. They want to emulate us, and they don't know why. It's because we make them feel good. It's because we feel good about ourselves. It's because we've done the right work at the right time, and now we're actually helping the collective grow and evolve. And that's why it's been so difficult for us in this life and all these other lives. And it's been so difficult for us feeling alone, feeling like we have nobody, wanting to go home, doing all these things, because we've been waiting for this time. Only comes around apparently once every 20,000 years. This ascension window only comes around once every 20,000 years. We've been waiting for this time so that we can awaken, remember, and then go, this is how you do it. That's our job. Our job is to show the way for other humans. We are Christ consciousness in mass, showing the path of God to other humans, but the only way we can do it is if we walk that path ourselves and move into our being, because we're all human and we all have the potential to be a human being. But you earn that human beingness, especially in the traumatized third dimensional reality we grew up in, where we came in as fifth dimensional beings and then lowered our vibration through choice and consent, whether we knew it or not, to come down into the third dimension, to come back into fear and separation, and then not know what's up and down, left and right, and forgetting who we are, what we are, and why we are here. But it was all perfect, because the 100th monkey effect means that for every one person that gets 1% better, the collective gets 1% better. For every single person that purges their trauma, you're helping the collective purge the overall trauma. And it's exponential. It's a factored rate. So it's 2 to the second power, 3 to the third power, 4 to the fourth power. That's how it works. And that's why you can have such a small amount of people wake up and actually help wake everyone else up. All you need is 1%. 1/2 of the world's population needs to awaken and enlighten and ascend in order to then create this, what we've created already for ourselves, the opportunity for everyone else to come. We did that last year. We've done that since 2008. It really started. 2012 really picked up. And over the last 8-9 years, going into this 9th year now the first wave woke up, the second wave's online, and we're hooking and we're jabbing. But here's the thing, it's choice. And it's our choice in every moment. And here's the other thing. A lot of times we get stuck feeling like we're going backwards, or we're not feeling good about ourselves, or we're having these feelings and emotions, and we're not seeing that that is actually you feeling through your trauma and letting it go. So if you find yourself in a tough situation in the next couple of weeks where you're all in your head and you don't know what's up and down and you're tired and lethargic, it's working. It means it's working. Love yourself, care for yourself, accept yourself, be aware of yourself, and let it be. Because I promise you, if you don't beat yourself up and create Hollywood storylines and narratives about what's going on inside of you, you just accept what's going on and you give yourself that compassion, you won't feel those feelings again. Because you're not re-traumatizing yourself to the feeling. And that's why these triggering events are so important for us, and not something to shy away from, is because every time we get challenged that way, we free ourselves a little bit more. We take a little bit more of that shackle off. We remove the veil and the wool from our eyes a little more. And eventually you just, every time you're in your human, in your ego, you know it's because you have to be there. You know it's because it's a boss battle, and you know that it's not going to be that way maybe tomorrow or the next day. And so you stop taking things so personal. And that's what I've learned through studying the 100th monkey effect and studying higher consciousness and moving forward, trying to apply these principles for myself so I could be the beacon for others, is that it's absolutely true. I'm seeing it in my life with the people around me. The healthier I get, the more calm, cool, collected I get, the more compassionate, the more empathetic I get, all of a sudden everyone else around me is healing. All of a sudden all my relationships are healing. All of a sudden abundance is starting to come in, opportunities I would never even dreamed of, because it started with me. And everything I do for me, selfishly, is selflessly for the collective. I tried doing it the other way my whole life. I tried to serve everyone else. I tried to fix the world, change the world, heal the world, do all that, except fix, change, and heal myself. And the only way we can change, we change through this vehicle, we evolve in our spirit. And through the 100th monkey effect, every time someone next to us is actually going through their stuff and they're transmuting, it means that you have less to transmute of your own. Because we're really all in this together. I hate hearing that, especially by the people on the news and all this bullshit. But when I say this stuff, when we're in this together, I freaking mean it. And that's why I come on every day and I reiterate these messages, is because the more you do for you, the more I do for me, the better we all will be. Because that's how it all works. And it's beautiful and it's perfect. So I just want to jump on real quick and tell that story about the 100th monkey effect. I really hope that you gained a little bit more clarity in your path today. I hope that you got a little bit further on your journey. I hope that you could bring in a little bit more love into your heart, so that you can see that every emotion you feel through, every trigger you overcome, every time you're compassionate to yourself, empathetic to yourself, give yourself a break, you're doing that for everyone else. You're way showing, you're teaching the way. And the only way people will listen to us now is if we show them. We've been lied to, we've been manipulated, we've been propagated. Nobody's going to believe a single word anybody says, but they will believe what they see and feel. And that is why we have to raise our vibration and resonance, is because when somebody sees, feels, and hears something and it resonates, you can't unsee it, you can't unfeel it, and you can't unhear it. But it has to be those three things together. Again, to trifecta, the Holy Trinity in multiple different facets. I love you all. I'm so very proud of you. Please give yourself a break this week. Please give yourself good food, good water. Distract a little if you have to, if you're in it and you're just love yourself, people. Love yourself, warriors. And I promise you, everything else will take care of itself. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have an even better evening. And I will see you all at the same time tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.